2. One, two, 1, 2. Can you tell me if it's working now, anybody? 1, 2. Hopefully that's some sound coming through now. Maybe somebody could let me know. It should be on YouTube, Francis. Got sound, we've got things going. So, right, I'm going to start. I'm going to do some singing. I was going to do, like I said, an Elvis and Rockabilly weekend, but well, maybe we will. Sorry about all the fuss that I've had. I just couldn't get the things to work. Right, sound's working. Is the quality all right? I hope it is. It's on the telly now as well, so good stuff. All right, okay. All right, okay, we'll start things off. A wee song by Elvis Presley. Bright light city, gonna set my soul on fire. Got a whole lot of money that's ready to burn, so get those stakes up higher. There's 1,000 pretty women waiting out there. They're living the devil may care. I'm just the devil with lots to spare. Oh, Las Vegas, how I wish that there were more than 24 hours in a day. Even if there were 44, wouldn't sleep a minute away. There's blackjack, poker, and a roulette wheel. Fortune won and lost in every deal. All you need's a strong heart, never still. Viva Las Vegas! Viva Las Vegas! Viva Las Vegas with your neon flashing, one-on bandits crashing. Oh, it's turning day into night, turning night into daytime. If you see it once, never be the same again. Gonna keep on the run, gonna have me some fun. If it cost me my very last dime, I'll wind up broke, then I'll always remember that I had a swing in time. Gonna give it everything I got. Lady luck, please let those dice stay hot. Fortune won and lost in every shot. Viva Las Vegas! Viva Las Vegas! Viva Las Vegas! Viva! Viva Las Vegas! Woo. There we go. Viva Las Vegas, Mr. Elvis Presley. So we've got a few people on now. We've got George Sturner, Kathy Joyce, Sir Francis, Billy, my brother, and I think we've got Myra Little on the YouTube. Not sure who else is on there, but got one or two there as well. So thanks for tuning in. Sorry about the problems we had right at the start. Just couldn't get things to connect to the internet here. So yeah, it was a scary time. I've had a bit of a problem all week with the computer. It actually crashed at the beginning of last week. I had to do a full reset, and although I clicked on the button that says it would restore the files, it didn't restore the files. I've spent days and days online trying to get a lot of these files. Eventually I had to go up to my friend James Stirrett, his shows were on last night and Friday night. James is quite a bit of a wizard with these things, and he was able to add some things onto the computer to get me started up again, which was very kind of him. He's a great guy. He's our James, fantastic singer as well. So I came along today expecting just to plug this in and everything would work, and it wouldn't go. It keeps crashing. Hopefully it'll keep going today, but I'm looking down at the computer here and I saw it flicker there and I thought it was maybe going to go off. However, hopefully we'll manage today. Like I said, we'll do Elvis and some rockabilly. So I'll do another wee song by Elvis. This is called It's Easy for You. Hi, John Burnett. You mean it mine that it's over, but I have a different point of view. It's easy for you. You don't have to face the music. You don't have to face the crowd. Just go back to where you came from. You ain't even proud. I had a wife, I had children, I threw them all away. Now you tell me, you just tell me I should go back to them. What do you think I should say? I found it hard to leave them. Saddest thing I ever had to do. My problems haven't started, and it's easy for you. I had a wife, I had children, I threw them all away. Now you tell me, you have to tell me I should go back to them. What do you think? What on earth do you think I should say? If you ever tire of a good life, call me in a year or two. I've got no choice, I'll forgive you, 'cause it's easy for you. You only have to call me. It's easy for you, me. It's easy for you. Oh, easy for you, wee number by Elvis. Hi, George Turner there. James Turner. I think it's only when you're talking. Do you mean it's only cutting out when I'm talking, or watching on the telly? Good stuff. I think Loudon's got it on YouTube and on Facebook as well, so that's great. Glad you're tuning in, folks. Like I said, sorry about the wee bit of trouble I had right at the start. Anyway, I'm going to do a wee sort of program with all Elvis and rockabilly songs. Now, if you saw James Stirrett on Friday and Saturday, especially on the Saturday, he did stay away from doing a lot of Elvis songs, which was great because he don't want to be too much. But he did the rock and roll weekend. Now, rockabilly is just really, it was a precursor to the rock and roll. It was the start of the rock and roll era. It started, well, one of the main songs, wrestling. Although that song was actually written many years before. It was released in 1954 by Elvis, I think it was. But it was written in 1946 by a guy called Arthur Crudd. Although Elvis rewrote some of the lyrics and changed the tempo of the song. He did that with the help of a couple of session musicians that he joined up with at the Sun Studios in Memphis. Now, Francis and I have been there. We've been to America and we've been to Nashville, and then we drove down to Memphis, spent a few days there, and we went to the Sun Studios, and we also went to Graceland. So in the Sun Studios, it was a fantastic tour. It's just a wee studio, two upstairs. There's 2 or 3 rooms in it, but kind of run-down studio looking. Yeah, it's a run-down sort of building that. But the tour was really good, and the tour guide we had was very good. They really made it come alive, tell us all about the things and how a lot of this started with Elvis. He came in to do a song. He was a truck driver at the time, a young truck driver, and he came in to do a song, wanted to record a song for his mum, and famously was asked who he sounds like by the secretary that was there at the time, and he said, "I don't sound like anybody, ma'am." And he was quite right, he didn't. She recognised his talent and got on to her boss. Her boss was Sam Phillips. He came down and heard Elvis, and of course, from there on in, it was money all the way for him. So he liked a lot of the things that Elvis was doing, and he got him to do a few different tracks. And they started off, he put a couple of session musicians in, like I said, and they started off with this song, it's All Right Mama. And this is what sort of started off the rockabilly as well. The sort of forerunner to rock and roll. That's alright, mama. That's alright for you. That's alright, mama. Any way you do, that's alright. That's alright. That's alright now, mama. Any way you do. Mama, she done told me, Papa done told me too. Son, that girl you fooling with, she ain't no good for you. Well, that's alright. Mama, any way you do. Give it time for sure, then you won't be bored with me hanging around your door. Well, that's alright. That's alright. That's alright now, mama. Any way you do. Need you loving. That's alright. That's alright now, mama. Any way you do. There we go. That was That's All Right, Mama, which sort of many people believe was the forerunner to the rock and roll era we have, or we had. of that time. And that was recorded in Sun Studios way back 1954. As I said, it was written by way back 1946. Arthur Crudd was the guy that wrote that. Elvis changed a few words and made things a bit more upbeat. Billy, I can't help the background's cutting out. I can't help that at the moment. I daren't touch. My son Douglas is up there in Falkirk. He's sitting outside Falkirk Stadium, watching the show in the car. Oh, yeah, nice to see you, Douglas. Glad you're tuning in. So, way back 1954, that sort of started things off. Elvis at that time also had another hit released. That's All Right Mama got to number 4, I believe. But I had a number 1 hit with Blue Moon of Kentucky. And that was his one and only hit, I think, in Nashville, because he played once in the Grand Ole Opry, but I don't think they liked his style away back in 1954, so he was never asked back. So, however, he did Blue Moon of Kentucky, and I'm going to do Blue Moon of Kentucky, but this is in style of the Kentucky Headhunters, so even faster, because I know I always like to take things a bit upbeat, so we'll do it a bit more. Well, the moon of Kentucky keep on shining, shine on the one who's gonna let me blue. Blue moon of Kentucky keep on shining, shine on the one who's gonna let me blue. There's on one moonlight night when the stars shining bright, blow my love you by. Blue moon of Kentucky keep on shining, shine on the one who's gonna let me blue. Oh, shine on. And it was on one moonlight night, the stars shining bright, wind blowing high, my love said goodbye. I said, blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining, shine on the one who's gone and left me blue. Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining, shine on the one who's gone and left me blue, the blue. Yeah! There we go, that was Blue Moon of Kentucky, which Elvis had a hit with way back all them years ago. And a couple of years later, when he was still recording, he met up with what became known as the £1 Million Quartet, or the $1 Million Quartet. That was Carol Perkins, Jerry Lee Lewis, and Johnny Cash. And he had some sessions in the Sun Studios, and I think that's also where Johnny Cash now, to go way back to the 50s, the Grand Ole Opry, they didn't allow any drummers. There was no drums in the band. And Johnny Cash, though, was looking for a certain sound to get a sort of rhythm going. And what he did was he put a dollar bill, he threaded it through the strings of his guitar. And as he was playing the guitar, that gave him a rhythmic sound. almost like a snare drum. And that's how he got going. Feel the train a-comin', rolling round the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, time keeps dragging on. But a train, when I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play the guns. I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear the whistle blowing, hang my head and cry. Left there 6 folk eating from a fancy dining car, probably drinking coffee, smoking big cigars. I know I had it coming, no I can't be free. But as people keep on moving, that's what tortures me. They freed me from this prison and the railroad train was mine. Bet I'd move it on a little farther down the line, far from Folsom Prison, where I want to stay. And I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Yeah, that was Johnny Cash, part of the $1 Million Quartet. Hope everything's well over there. Sorry about some of the backgrounds that going off and on, and had quite a bit of a problem here today. So I'm just trying to find a wee background that like I said, we were down in Memphis and we went to the Sun Studio. We've got some photographs there. I've tried to put them online on this many. When we were in Graceland, so we did some rockabilly stuff. We stopped and looked at some of the cars from that era. And 2 years ago, Francis and I were over in New Zealand, staying with a friend of hers over there. We toured the islands, both islands really. We had a great time. But one of the main reasons we went over there is we went to a place, a Funga Mata, and they have what's called a beach hop every year. Lots and lots of these 80s. There's probably something like 1,200 cars all come to this town, and every day for the whole week they have shows going on in the evening in the clubs and things, and all the people are all dressed up in the rockabilly gear. So if you ever watch Grease movie, you see how this in the background, the cars and things. You'll see some of them. There's one coming through now. You'll see a group of people with the clothes that they're wearing and that sort of thing. So yeah, it was way back, and it was something that Loudon Little was talking about a couple of weeks ago when he used to come to Carstairs to go to the dance. And it wasn't called a disco then, it wasn't called a rave or anything. It really went back to being a record hop. And this is where it all came from the bebop and the record hops and early rock and roll, and this is where it all came from. Now, another member of that $1 Million Quartet, and I'll tell you how much would they be worth now? $1 billion. Was Jerry Lee Lewis. One of the songs he was famous for was a Whole Lot of Shaking. Come on, shaking going on. I said, come on over, baby, a whole lot of shaking going on. We ain't faking, whole lot of shaking going on. I said, come on over, baby, we got chickens in the barn. Faking, whole lot of shaking going on. I said, shake, baby, shake, shake, baby, shake. Shake, baby, shake, shake, baby, shake. We ain't faking, whole lot of shaking going on. We ain't faking, whole lot of shaking going on. Said shake, baby, shake, shake, baby, shake, shake, baby, shake, shake, baby, shake. We ain't faking, whole lot of shaking going on. Come on, baby, a whole lot of shaking going on. Come on over, baby, a whole lot of shaking going on. We ain't faking, a whole lot of shaking going on. I said, shake, baby, shake, shake, baby, shake, baby, shake, shake, baby, shake. We ain't faking, a whole lot of shaking going on. I said, come on, baby, a whole lot of shaking going on. We ain't faking, a whole lot of shaking going on. Yeah, I said shake, baby, shake, shake, baby, shake, shake, baby, shake, shake, baby, shake. You ain't faking, shake, shake, baby, shake, shake, baby, shake. All right, shake, baby. We ain't faking. I said. Shake, baby, shake, shake. We ain't faking. Whole lot of shaking going on. There we go. That was Jerry Lee Lewis. Whole lot of shaking going on. Also in the group was Carol Perkins, and one of the songs he was famous for was Blue Suede Shoes. Now Suzanne Docker, all the way. Oh, Suzanne. Two, three to get ready now, go cat go, but don't you step my blue suede shoe. You can do anything but lay off my blue suede shoe. Or you can knock me down, step in my face, slander my name all over the place. Do anything that you want to do, step my blue suede shoes. You can do anything but lay off my blue shoes. Blue suede shoes. Blue suede shoes. Yeah! Blue suede shoes. Blue suede shoes. Blue suede shoes. Blue suede shoes. You can do anything, lay off my blue suede shoes. Yeah! Woo. There we go. That was Blue Suede Shoes, of course. Carol Perkins song there, in the style of Elvis, of course. So we've got Mary Harrison, my cousin there down in, and Ian Yates, my good friend of mine, used to play in the band with me as well. So, I know the backgrounds are not great, but there's some photos just sort of flashing up now and again. You'll see these were from the trip that we went to Memphis, down Route 66. The, uh, the beach hop that we did went to in Fungamata. Oh, what a holiday we had! We've been very lucky. Return to sender. Return to sender. Leave a letter to the postman. Put it in his sack. Right early next morning. Brought my letter back. She wrote upon it. Return to sender. Address unknown. No such number. No such zone. We had a quarrel, a lover's spat. I write, I'm sorry, but my life keeps coming back. So when I drop the box, send a special deed. Bright and early next morning, came right back to me. She wrote upon it. Return to sender. Address unknown. No such number. No such zone. This time I'm gonna take it myself. Put it right in her head. If it comes back the very next day, then I'll understand. Return to sender. No such number. No such soul. Return to sender. Return to sender. Return to sender. Yeah. Elvis Presley returned to sender. So yeah, I hope you can see some of the pictures that come through from a great time. There's even one in the Sun Studios where I'm using the mic that Elvis Presley used. Well, that's what they say anyway. But whether they did use that mic or no, I don't know. However, being there, hearing the stories, seeing the equipment that was used, then going to Graceland and doing the tour round, it was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I'm going to try a wee early Elvis number as well. Hope I get the timing right in this. Yeah, never, yeah, ever get, yeah, ever get one, ever get one, you ever get one of, ever get one of them days, ever get one of them days, boy, you ever get one of them days, yeah. Nothing is right for more than that, you ever get one of them days, boy, get one of them days, yeah. Get up in the morning, turn the shower on, yeah. You get your pneumonia, the hot water's gone. Freezing water, dry your back. You ever get one of these? No towel on the rack. Yeah. Yeah, but you ever get one? Ever get one? You ever get one? Ever get one of them girls? You ever get one of them girls? Boys, you ever get one of them girls? Who's awful nice but cold as ice? You ever get one of them girls? Yeah. You ever get one of them girls? Yeah. Girls, 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 girls. Yeah. Counting on the kisses that figuring to get. Closer, closer, then she hollers, whoa! Look at one of them girls, just wants to watch the show.
Yeah, show.
You ever get one? You ever get one of them days? You ever get one of them days? Boy, do you ever get one of them days?
When nothing is right from morning to night.
You ever get one of them days?
Boy,
You ever get one of them days?
yeah, days.
On the Sunday bank, the band starts to fall. Running boys in ivy, scratch until you're sore. Hands come dancing to carry up. You ever get one? You should have stayed in bed. Yeah, you ever get one? You ever get one of them? Days. One of them days. Yeah. Okay, that's way back in his GI days when he was over in, at least when he was over in Germany. Okay, some more Elvis. No, I can't be found sitting home all alone. If you can't come round, at least please telephone. But don't be cruel to a heart that's true. Baby made me mad, something I might have said. Please forget my past, future looks right through. Baby, it's just you I'm thinking of. Don't make me feel what you say. Don't be cruel. Honest too. Why should we be apart? I really love you, baby. Cross my heart. Let's walk up to the preacher. Let's say I do. Then you'll know you have me. I know I'll have you. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. I don't want no other lover. Baby, it's just you I'm thinking of. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. Don't want no other love. Right, okay, I've had to change the background. I think there's too much, taking up too much, be a bit better. Bless my soul, what's wrong with me? I'm itching like mine on a fuzzy tree. Friends say I'm acting wild as a bug. I'm in love. How about you come on? Yeah. My hands are shaking and my knees are weak. Can't seem to stand on my own 2 feet. Who do you think when you have such luck? Been wrong. Oh, yeah. Please don't ask what's on my mind. A little mixed up, but I feel fine when I'm near the girl that I love the best. My heart beats so it scares me to death. She touched my hand, what a chill I got. Her lips are alive, I'm a kid when it's hot. I'm proud to see that she's my buttercup. I'm in love. Yeah. My tongue inside shake like a leaf on a tree. There's only one cue for the body of mine. That's the other girl I love so fine. She touched my hand, what a chill I got. Her lips alive, a volcano that's hot. I'm proud to see that she's my buttercup. I'm in love. How about she got on? Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. She got. Yeah, there we go. There's Maureen McMurdo down there in Ayrshire. Hello, Maureen. Nice to see you. Glad you could make it onto the show. Been having a wee bit of trouble, but anyway, we're doing sort of Elvis and rockabilly songs today. So I hope you can stay in for the next wee while. Oh, yeah. Don't wanna fall over. I don't wanna know how. I want to be just with a good luck charm like you. Come on and be my little good luck charm. Oh, your sweet delight to have, to hold tonight. I don't want a silver dollar, rabbit's foot on a string. Happiness and your warm caress, no rabbit's foot can bring. Come on and be my little good luck charm. Oh, your sweet delight. I want a good luck charm hanging on my arm to have, to hold tonight. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Oh yeah. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Tonight, if I find a lucky penny, I toss it across the bay. Your love is worth all the gold on earth. No wonder that I say, come on and be my little good luck charm. Oh, your sweet delight. I want a good luck charm hanging on my arm to help, to hold tonight. Uh-huh, oh yeah. Uh-huh, 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 oh yeah. Uh-huh, uh-huh, oh yeah. Yeah, that's good luck charm. All right. Some more from that sort of era. Baby, let me be your loving teddy bear. Put a chain around my neck. Lead me anywhere. Oh, let me be your teddy bear. I don't wanna be a tiger. Tiger's made rough. I don't wanna be a lion. Lions ain't the kind you love enough. I wanna be your teddy bear. Put a chain around my neck. Lead me anywhere. Oh, let me be.
Oh, let him be
your teddy bear. Baby, let me be round you in the night. Run your fingers through my hair, cuddle me inside. Oh, let me be.
oh, let him be
Your teddy bear. I don't wanna be a tiger. tigers flee up. I don't wanna be a lion. Lions ain't a kind you growing up. I wanna be a teddy bear. Put a chain around my neck. Lead me anywhere. Oh, let me be.
Oh, let him be.
Your teddy bear. Let me be.
Oh, let him be.
I just wanna be your teddy bear. Yeah, there we go. So that's some of the Elvis songs. I'm doing some more just in a wee minute. Trying to look for maybe something a bit more rockabilly. Like I said, it was way back in the early 50s. This all sort of started. And one of the famous groups around at that time was Bill Haley and the Comets. Got some here, Jim. One, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock 9 o'clock tonight. Get your glad rags on, join me on. Have some fun, and the clock strikes 1. We're gonna rock around clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock to broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. When the clock strikes 2, 3 and 4, if the band slows down, we'll yell for more. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Gonna rock, rock, rock to broad daylight. Gonna rock around the clock tonight. Chime strikes 5, 6, and 7. We'll be rocking in 7-Eleven. We're gonna rock around clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock to broad daylight. Gonna rock around the clock tonight. When it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 2, I'll be going strong and so will you. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Gonna rock to broad daylight. Gonna rock around the clock tonight. The clock strikes 12, we'll cool it off, then start rocking down the clock again. We're gonna rock around clock tonight. We're gonna rock to broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Bill Haley in the Comets. Billy, that'll come a bit later. Rockabilly Rebel was a song by Matchbox, but they were in the 80s, early 80s. There was a revival, probably around about the time of Elvis's death. There was a bit of a revival for this kind of thing, so we have Rockabilly Rebel by Matchbox, we have the Stray Cats, that kind of thing. So I'll do a couple from them as we go a bit through the show. So yes, hang around and you'll get that. So one or two of the other spin-offs that came around that time was Ricky Nelson and Bobby Darden. Hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, sweet Mary Lou, I'm so in love with you. Oh, I knew, Mary Lou, we'd never part. So long, Mary Lou, goodbye. You passed me by one sunny day, flashed those big brown eyes my way. Ooh, I wanted you forevermore. I'm not one that gets around, swear. My feet stuck to the ground, and though I never did meet you before, my heart, sweet Mary Lou, I'm so in love with you. I knew, Mary Lou, we'd never part, so I love Mary Lou, give my heart. Saw your lips, I heard your voice. Leave me, I just had no choice. Well, the horses couldn't make me stay away. Thought about a moonlight night, my arms around you, good and tight. It's all I had to say for me to say. Hello, Mary Lou. Give our heart to Mary Lou. I'm so in love with you. Well, I knew Mary Lou, we'd never part. So Lord, Mary Lou, give our heart. So hello, Mary Lou, give our heart. Yes, Lord, Mary Lou, give our heart. That was Ricky Nelson. Now we have Bobby Dan. Every night I sit by my window, staring at the lonely avenue, watching lovers holding hands and laughing, thinking about things we used to do. Like a walk in the park, like a kiss in the dark, like a sailboat ride. What about the night we cried? Things like a lover's vow, things that we don't see now, thinking about the things we used to do. Memories are all I have to cling to. Things are the friends I'm talking to. And I'm not thinking of just much I loved you. I'm thinking about things we used to do. Like a walk in the park, like a kiss in the dark, like a sailboat ride. What about the night we cried? Things like a lover's vow, things that we don't do now, thinking about things we but softly playing. The face I see each day belongs to you. Though there's not a single sound, and there's nobody else around, but it's just me thinking about things we used to do. Like a walk in the park, like a kiss in the dark, like a sailboat ride. What about the night we cried? Things like a lover's vow, things that we don't do now, thinking about the things we used to do. The heartaches that the friends I'm talking to got me thinking about the things we used to do. Staring at the lonely avenue. Things. I'm just going to switch the lights on, folks. Don't go away. There we go. Hopefully that's a bit better. I can see what I'm doing now. Right. I'm going to do a wee song here that was updated a couple of years ago, and along with the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra. Elvis would have loved that to sing with a whole orchestra behind him. It's what he always wanted to do and never got around to. Lord Almighty, feel my temperature rising higher and higher, spawning through to my soul. Girl, 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 you gonna set me on fire. My brain is flaming, I don't know which way to go. 'Cause your kisses lift me higher, like a sweet song of burning love. Ooh, ooh, be my temperature rising. Happy and flaming, must be 109. Burning, 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 nothing can do me. That's just my turn to smoke, I feel fine. 'Cause your kisses lift me higher, like a sweet song of the choir. Light my morning sky with a burning love. It's coming closer, flames are licking my body. Won't you help me? Feel like I'm slipping away. It's hard to breathe, my chest is heaving. A lot of medicine burning over lay. 'Cause your kisses lift me higher, like a sweet song of the fire. Light my morning sky, the burning love, the burning love. Just a hunk of burning love, 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 just a hunk of burning love. Just a hunk of burning love, burning love. Just a hunk of burning love, burning love. Just a hunk of burning love. Yeah, burning love. That's me, a hunk of burning love. What are these songs written about me? Huh. Right, so anyway, like I say, rockabilly was the forerunner to the rock and roll that we got used to. It takes its origins, as I said, from a bit of rock, bit of country, bluegrass, also rhythm and blues, sort of all mixed together and just a bit more up tempo. So one of the this is Elvis Presley's version of it. The Promised Land. Left my home in Norfolk, Virginia, California on my mind. Saddled that Greyhound, rode them into Raleigh and on across the Caroline. Had a motor trouble, it turned into a struggle halfway across the Alabama. The hound broke down and left us all stranded in downtown Birmingham. Right away I bought me a 3-train ticket right across Mississippi Fleet. Was on that midnight flight out of Birmingham, smoking into New Orleans. Somebody help me get out of Louisiana, just help me get to Houston town. The people there cared a little about me, they wouldn't let the poor boy down. Oh, sing it, boy. Two Roger Bond, they bought me a silk super luggage in my hand. I woke up high over Albuquerque on a jet to the promised land. Working on a T-bone steak, got it flying over to the Golden State. And the pilot told us in 30 minutes he would set us at the terminal gate. Swing little chariot, come down easy, taxi to the terminal zone. Cock your engines and cool your wings, let me make it to the telephone. The folks Virginia Tide, water for 1009. The folks back home, this is the promised land calling, we're boys on the line. I'm working on my T-bone steak, got it flying over to the Golden State. And the pilot told us in 13 minutes he could set us at the terminal gate. Swing little chariot, come down easy, taxi to the terminal zone. Cut your engines and cool your wings, let me make it to the telephone. Los Angeles, get me, Norfolk, Virginia, Tidewater, 1009. Tell the folks back home, this is the promised land calling, the Bill Boys on the line. Yeah, there we go. That was it. Chuck Berry's Promised Land. And James started to tell us that Meatloaf sang Promised Land as well. I didn't know that. So there you go. Every day is a school day. I'm trying to give you as much information as I can remember about these songs. With some of the problems I've had, I think some of the things that I had stored up and remembered them not quite there at the moment. But I'll remember them as we go along, and I'll tell you a few more things, hopefully. I'm going to sing this wee song. This one I'm going to do especially for Frances. She loves this song. As the snow flies on a cold and gray Chicago morn, poor little baby child is born in a ghetto, and his mama cries, 'cause there's one thing that she don't need, it's another hungry mouth to feed in the ghetto. People, don't you understand? Child needs a helping hand. He'll grow to be an angry young man someday. Take a look at you and me. Are we too blind to see? Do we simply turn our heads, the world turns? A hungry little boy with a runny nose plays in the street as a cold, and his hunger burns. So he starts to roam the streets at night, learns how to steal and learns how to fight in a ghetto. Then one night in desperation, young man breaks away. He buys a gun, steals a car, tries to run, but he don't get far. And his mama cries. So the crowd gathers round an angry young man face down in the street, the gun in, and as a young man dies on a cold and gray Chicago morn, another little baby child is born in the ghetto, and his mama cries. So there we go. That was a Here, James, it's not a gatto. It's the ghetto. That's your diet going for you again, boy. Thinking of food. Another one with the backing of the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra. When no one else can understand me, when everything I do is wrong, you give me hope and consolation. You give me strength to carry on, and you're always there to lend a hand in everything I do. That's the wonder of you. And when you smile, the world is brighter. Your kiss to me is worth the fortune. Your love for me is everything. I guess I'll never know the reason why you love me as you do. That's the wonder of you. Oh, 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 I guess I'll never know the reason why love me as you do. That's the wonder of you. Sorry about the coughing there. My asthma's been playing up a wee bit this last wee while, and sometimes catches me, so sorry about that. Also, early or late 50s rather, this man came along, was part of that rock and roll era. All of my love, all of my kissing, you don't know what you've been missing, oh boy. When you with me, oh boy, the world can see that you were meant for me. All of my life I've been waiting, tonight I'll be no hesitating, oh boy. When you with me, oh boy, the world can see that you were meant for me. Stars appear and shadows fall. You can hear my heart calling. Little bit of love makes heaven right. I'm gonna see my baby tonight. All of my love, all of my kissing. You don't know what you've been missing, oh boy. When you with me, oh boy, the world can see that you were meant for me. All of my kissing, you don't know what you've been missing, oh boy. When you with me, oh boy, the world can see that you were meant for me. All of my life I've been waiting, tonight there'll be no It's deep, no boy. When you with me, oh boy, the world can see that you were meant for me. Stars appear and shadows fall. You can hear my heart calling. Little bit of love makes everything right. I'm gonna see my baby tonight. All of my love, all of with me, oh boy. The world can see that you were meant for me. Yep, that was it. Buddy Holly. Heartbeat, why do you miss when my baby kisses me? Heartbeat, why does a love kiss stay in my memory? Twiddly pat, I know that your love thrills me. I know that true love will be. Why do you miss when my baby kisses me? Heartbeat, why do you skip when my baby's lips meet mine? Heartbeat, why do you flip then give me a skip beat sign? Twiddly pat, and bring to me love's glory. Heartbeat, why do you miss when my baby kisses me? There we go, that was Buddy Holly. A few songs from him there. Way back 1958 with some of these songs. He died a couple of years later in a plane crash along with Ricky Valens and Big Bopper. So Jim did a couple of those songs last night, so I'll leave them maybe tonight. Here's another man that was around that time and had a few hits. I'm sure you'll remember these. It's also done by Shawadi Wadi. Now there are 3 steps to heaven. Just listen and you will plainly see. And as life travels on, things do go wrong. Just follow steps 1, 2, and 3. Step 1, find a girl to love. Step 2, she falls in love with you. Step 3, you kiss and hold her tightly. Yeah, sure, seems like heaven to me. The formula for heaven is very simple. Just follow the rules and you will see. And as life travels on, things do go wrong. Just follow steps 1, 2, and 3. Step 1, find a girl to love. Step 2, she falls in love with you. Step 3, kiss and hold her tightly. Yeah, sure, feels like heaven to me. Just steps 1, 2, and 3. There we go. 3 Steps to Heaven by Eddie Cochran. So another man that was around at that time. In the days of the record hops, that was Loud and Little. You'll know all about that, the record hops. There's Nelson on line as well. Nelson, my brother, Nelson Stokes. Hello there, good evening. Are you lonesome tonight? Do you miss me tonight? Are you sorry we drifted apart? Does your memory stray to a bright summer day when I kissed you and called you sweetheart? Do the chairs in your parlor seem empty and bare? Do you gaze at your doorstep and picture me there? Is your heart filled with pain? Shall I come back again? Tell me, dear, are you lonesome tonight? I wonder if you're lonesome tonight. You know, someone said the world's a stage, and we each must play a part. Fate had me playing in love with you as my sweetheart. Act 1 was when we met. I loved you at first glance. You read your lines so cleverly, never missed a key. Then came Act 2. You seemed to change. You acted strange. Why, I've never known. Honey, you lied when you said you loved me. But I'd rather go on hearing your lies than go on living without you. Now the stage is bare, and I'm standing there, with emptiness all around. And if you don't come back to me, then they can bring the curtain down. Is your heart filled with pain? Shall I come back again? Tell me, dear, are you lonesome tonight? Now, I don't. Where it began, oh, I can't begin to know it, but then I know it's growing strong. Oh, wasn't the spring, then spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Hands, touching hands, reaching out touching me. The good times never seem so good. Well, I've been inclined to believe they never would, and now I look at the night, and it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only two. And when I hurting runs off my shoulder, how can I hurt when I'm holding you? Touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, the good times never seem so good. Oh, I've been inclined to believe they never would. Oh, no, no. Sweet Caroline, the good times never seem so good. There we go. Yeah, here we go. Now the love song by Elvis. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? If I can help falling in love with you, like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too. Falling in love with you. To the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too. For I can't help falling in love with you. For I can't help falling in love with you. There we go. Elvis Presley can't help falling in love. Another song by Elvis. It's not the song I meant. There must be lights burning brighter somewhere. Got to be birds flying higher in a sky more blue. If I can dream of a better land where all my brothers walk hand in hand. Tell me why, oh why can't my dreams come true? Oh, why? There must be peace and understanding, the promise that will blow away the doubt and fear. If I can dream of a warmer sun, where hope keeps shining on every wall. Tell me why, oh why won't that sun appear? When lost in a cloud, with Tim I train, yeah, trapped in a world that's trouble with me. He can redeem his soul. There's a trembling question. Still I am sure that the answer's gonna come somehow. Up in the dark, there's a beckoning candle, yeah. While I can think, while I can talk, while I can stand, while I can walk, while I can dream. Please let my dream come true. Oh, right now, let it come true right now. Oh, yeah. If I Can Dream by Elvis. It's one of my favourite Elvis songs. And I particularly like my friend James Stirrett singing that one, so I don't usually sing it. And I didn't mean to sing it actually. Actually, I meant to put this one on. Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. I love you, and I always will. Love me tender, love me long, take me to your heart, for it's there that I belong, and will never part. Love me tender, love me to fill, for my darling, I love you, and I always will. tell me you are mine. I'll be yours through all the years till the end of time. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. Oh my darling, I love you, and I always will. There we go, Love Me Tender. And quite funnily enough, I did that song on a CD. I made up for some of my friends over in New Zealand, and I didn't know at the time, but I think that was Elspeth's sister's wedding song. So they were very pleased to get that, indeed. So yeah, we'll stick with Elvis. Look like an angel, walk like an angel, talk like an angel, but I got wise. You're the devil in disguise. Yes, you are, devil in disguise. You fooled me with your kisses, cheated at me. You're not the way you seem. Look like an angel, walk like an angel, talk like an angel, but I got wise. You're the devil in disguise. Yes, you are, devil in disguise. Thought I was in heaven, but I was sure surprised. Heaven help me, I didn't see devil in your eyes. You look like an angel, walk like an angel, talk like an angel, but I got wise. You the devil in disguise. Oh yes you are, devil in disguise. You the devil in disguise. Yes you are, devil in disguise. Oh, devil in disguise. Oh yes you are, devil in disguise. Devil in disguise. We're caught in a trap, I can't walk out, because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me when you don't believe what I say? We can't go out together with suspicious minds. We can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. If I no friend I know goes by to say hello, would I still see suspicion in your eyes? Here we go again, asking where I've been. You can see the tears are real crying. Or we can go out together with suspicious minds. We can build our dreams on suspicious minds. Oh, let our love survive. I dry tears from your eyes. Don't let a good thing die. 'Cause honey, you know I never lied to you. Yeah, yeah. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me? When you don't believe a word I say, we're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much. I can't walk out because I love you too much. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Caught in the trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much. Walk out because I love you too much, baby. There we go. Suspicious Minds. It wasn't a moose trap, James, but you did make me laugh. Another wee number that Francis likes. Don't. It's what you see each time that I hold you this way. When I feel like this and I want to kiss you, baby. Don't leave my embrace, for here in my arms is you place. When the night grows cold and I want to hold you, baby, don't say don't. If you think that this is just a game I'm playing, if you think that I don't every of your love and you. This you can believe. I will never leave you. Heaven knows I won't. Baby, don't say don't. There we go, space up, Francis. Okay, that was some of those songs there were the sort of his comeback concerts that he did in the early 70s. So moving into the 70s, there was a bit of a revival, which was probably marked the death of Elvis when he died. So late 70s into the early 80s, there was a bit of a revival when people were buying the clothes and the records and singing songs similar to the rockabilly stuff. And one of those songs was Rockabilly Rebel by a band called Matchbox. I think this was 1980 or 81. So they're Billy Stokes. My mama don't like it, way I comb my hair. Papa thinks I'm crazy, and the clothes I wear. But you call my records, I bleed all day. I'm what I am, and I'm gonna keep a rocking that way. I'm a rockabilly rebel, from head to toe. I gotta keep a rocking everywhere I go. Everybody join us, give me. Be a real cool cat, be a rockabilly rebel like me. Kids in the schoolhouse, been way too long. School is over, put the cat clothes on. But I hear the slap bass, swinging to the band. It's a real rock and rhythm that's sweeping all over this land. I'm a rockabilly rebel, from head to toe. I gotta keep a rocking everywhere I go. Everybody join us for good company. Be a real cool cat, be a rockabilly rebel like me. Kids get the message, get a bump and beat. Let it sound through your body till it hits your feet. Shaking in your shoes, boy, gonna make you feel wild. If you can't dance, then we're gonna show you how. I'm a rockabilly rebel, from head to toe. I gotta keep a rocking everywhere I go. Everybody join us for good company. Be a real good cat, be a rockabilly rebel like me. I'm a rockabilly rebel, from head to toe. I gotta keep a rocking everywhere I go. Everybody join us for good company. Be a real cool cat, be a rockabilly rebel like me. Be a real cool cat, be a rockabilly rebel like me. Be a real cool cat, rockabilly rebel like me. There we go, Rockabilly Rebel. That was 1980. A rebel without a clue. Yeah, you're quite right, Jim. I certainly hadn't a clue about that thing earlier in the day. Oh dear, what a trouble I had getting that computer started. Well, we're here now. And I did have another song to go with that one, and I can't find it. I think I might have deleted it by mistake. Okay, another wee Elvis song. You're welcome, Billy. just can't help believing, 'cause she smiles all soft and gentle, a trace of misty morning, promise of tomorrow in her eyes. I just can't help believing that she's lying close beside me. My heart beats with the rhythm of her sigh. Girl is gonna stay. This time the girl is gonna stay more than just a day. Just can't help believing she slips her hand in mine. I feel so small and helpless. My fingers fold around it like a glove. I just can't help believe the shining honey sweet with love. Time the girl is gonna stay. This time the girl is gonna stay more than just a day. More than just a day. Oh, I just can't help believing. 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 Don't go away. For more than just a day. Oh, I just can't help believing when she slips her hand in my hand. It feels so small and helpless as my fingers fold around it like a glove. Just can't help believing when she's whispering her magic. Her teeth shining, honey sweet with love. This time the girl is gonna stay. This time the girl is gonna stay more than just a day. Just can't help believing. Oh, I just can't help believing. Oh, I just can't help believing. Oh, I just can't help believing. Just can't help believing. It's no butter, but it spreads easily, Jim. Right, so anyway, I had a couple of songs that were going to take us into the 70s, late 70s, 80s, kind of rockabilly things, but I can't find them. I've deleted them. I don't know what I've done. But I don't really have time to go searching for them and putting them back in because I don't actually know the keys I was going to do them in anyway. I did have them sorted out, but a few songs, I've not actually been able to practice a lot of these songs this week. I did quite a few of these songs tonight without the aid of a safety net, just straight in and did them. I hadn't done them before. But because of the problems I had with the computer all week, I haven't been able to do any practicing. So, anyway, and we certainly had a lot of problems at the start. I'll do another couple of songs just before we go. But I'd like to thank everybody that's tuned in and stayed with me. With all the problems that we've had. So thank you very much for doing that. And remember that James did it. He'll be on Friday and Saturday. And I'll be back next Sunday myself. Just the usual sort of request show. Maybe 2 or 3 weeks' time after that, I'll maybe do another country weekend. Do country part 2. Some of the songs that I never got a chance to sing the last time. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the Elvis and Rockabilly. I've enjoyed it after I get started anyway. I've certainly enjoyed it. But anyway, here's a couple of songs. One of the last ones that was done for Elvis. A little less conversation, a little more action, please. All this aggravation ain't satisfaction in me. A little more bite, a little less bite, a little less fight, a little more spot. Shut your mouth, open your heart, and baby, satisfy me. Satisfy me, baby. Close your eyes and listen to music drifting through a summer breeze. Grooving out and I can show you how to use it. Come on with me and put your mind at ease. A little less conversation, a little more action. All this aggravation ain't satisfaction in me. A little more bite, a little less bite, a little less fight, a little more spot. Shut your mouth, open your heart, and baby, satisfy me. Satisfy me, baby. Come on, baby, I'm tired of talking. Grab your coat and let's start walking. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Don't procrastinate, don't have to take late again. Let's get late again. I'm saying wait around. Little less conversation, a little more action, please. All this aggravation ain't satisfaction in me. A little more bite, a little less bite. A little less bite, a little more spot. Shut your mouth, open your heart, baby, satisfy me. Satisfy me. Come on, baby, I'm tired of talking. Grab your coat and let's start walking. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Don't procrastinate, don't have to take again. Let's get a lead, get them said waiting around. Yeah, a little less conversation, a little more action, please. All this spot, a little less fight, a little more spot. Shut your mouth, open your heart, and baby, satisfy me. Satisfy me. Oh, there we go. There. Satisfy me. No, it's not satisfy me. It's little less conversation. Yes, you're right in the frame for that. White snake. We'll give it a go. Anyway, thanks very much, people, for joining in. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've certainly, once I got over what was happening, I've enjoyed it. I've had a good time. It's always a pleasure to sing to everybody. And that happens, come along, see us If you know anybody that's looking for entertainment, let us know. We're looking. Others have been doing this all throughout the lockdown, and we've certainly enjoyed it. It's kept our hand in. We've been happy to entertain people, and also thanks very much for your support, and especially today because I actually put out a notice saying that the thing was off because I couldn't get this working. However, we did get there in the end. So anyway, the only way I can finish off today is to do this song that I got through out of Bathgate for. And a country night, and they always finish with this song, great Elvis number. And I get thrown out for saying a bad word by mistake. Oh, I wish I was in land of cotton, old times are not forgotten. Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland. Oh, I wish I was in Dixie, away, away. In Dixieland I take my stand to live and die in Dixie. 'Cause Dixieland, that's where I was born. Early, Lord, one frosty morn. Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. This marching on. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. You know your daddy's bound to die. But all my trials, Lord, will soon be over. Glory, glory, hallelujah. As truth is marching on. As truth is marching on. There we go. Thanks very much for tuning in to the Elvis and Rockabilly weekend, or Sunday anyway. I hope you've all enjoyed it. I've certainly enjoyed singing for you. We'll see you all again next week. So please, during the week, everybody, take